Yo, what's up guys, it's Goblin here, welcome to another episode. In today's video, we're going to be playing with IAN77 and Mohamed Light. Their deck, they are both number 1 and number 2 using the same exact minor rocket deck. And it looks insanely strong. I was watching their match history and they almost never lose against anything. It seems that this deck has a super solid defense and of course slowly but surely chipping down the towers with miners, with rockets, and sometimes maybe some damage with like skeletons or maybe a knight plus little prince push. But your main win condition is of course the miner, and then the secondary spell win condition is of course the rocket. So let's see how we do on my main account. I must admit that I'm not as mechanically good as for example IAN77, as Mohamed Light, but I'm gonna do my best and show you guys my minor rocket skills in today's video. So let's start off by splitting the skeletons. Let's then go with a miner towards his left side tower. Looks like he does catch out with a guard, so guards could be anything. Could maybe be like a Pekka bridge fam deck, could be, yeah, looks like it might be a Pekka bridge fam deck indeed. So I think I'm just gonna set up my Tesla here, and then afterwards, as soon as the ghost gets a bit closer, or we can actually go with E-Spirit, and then I'm just gonna go skeletons here. I think that's a better play. So let's see what he's gonna do next. Looks like he does already prepare for his Pekka push. So Pekka is of course one of the strongest cards in the current meta right now. Let's see how we do against Pekka with this deck. But honestly, we have a quick cycle, we have evil skeletons, we have Tesla, evolution Tesla, that's also nice to have, and here we can just go with a rocket to DPS down the Pekka and the wizard as much as possible, and then the last second knight here to tank for the Pekka. So we do need to be careful. No, I shouldn't have gone with the E-Spirit, I should have gone with the lock. I think if I lock there, I probably do not take any damage. I think that was yeah, definitely misplay on my part, but no problem guys. I think we could still potentially make a comeback as long as we don't make any mistake like that in the future anymore. So he did activate the King Tower. I think that he's gonna think that we go in the safe spot once again because of the King Tower activation, so I'm just gonna send the miner behind the tower and then wait a little bit to see what he does next. So yeah, as I said before, even though we made this mistake, even though we did take a lot of damage in single elixir here, I think we still have a good chance at potentially yeah, winning this match. Let's go with evil skeletons to surround the ghost. Let's then set up here a Tesla as soon as possible, and the little prince is also alive, so that's gonna be yeah, potentially getting a little bit of damage against the Pekka. Let's go with a lock here to knock back the wizard to take care of the shield, and I'm thinking about going with rocket again defensively. I'm not sure if it's too aggressive, but I think in this situation it's actually a good play because honestly we don't have the best cycle, and it's just scary to play against an evil wizard, evil Pekka push. Like, it's always hard to defend it. So yeah, as I said before, not the best start, especially the one Pekka shot hurt so much, but I think overall we're still doing a pretty good job at defending and staying alive. And let's go with a little prince here towards the right side lane actually this time. Okay, let's cycle lock. He does go with a Pekka into the left side lane. Let's cycle a knight here into the same lane as his ghost. And then afterwards, I'm just gonna set up a Tesla once again. So I wonder, when should we go with a rocket? I think we can not go with a rocket quite yet because he will probably just go yeah, with like a huge Pekka push. So in the meantime, let's cycle on E-Spirit. Let's go with lock here as well. And I'm gonna send the miner towards the left side. Okay, let's go with Tesla. I feel like he might go with a void spell, so I'm gonna try and protect the Tesla a little bit. Let's have the E-Spirit ready here as well, and let's see what he's gonna do next. Okay, looks like he cycles the evil Pekka in the right side lane, and I feel like slowly but surely I'm controlling the match better, and also cycling a little bit better in general. So let's go with a knight here. Let's go with a miner. He does go with his guards. I guess I'm just gonna set up a Tesla, and he does also go with his Rim Rider. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. I think we should wait a little bit, then go with evil skeletons here. Let's then go with a knight on the left side as well, and we can have the Tesla ready. But we do need to be careful because I was about to say that, because he could potentially rage the evil Pekka, and of course the evil Pekka will be able to potentially get to the tower. So okay, I think I need to go with rocket here. Let's go with a lock, making sure that we push back the ghost into the rocket, and then the lock is also able to clean up the wizard plus the Ram Rider. So slowly but surely making a comeback right now, guys. I feel like I'm playing pretty well. Let's actually pressure the right side lane. I feel like especially in this situation with the current cycle he has, I think his cycle is gonna be very awkward. I'm gonna go miner here to try and tank and distract the wizard. Let's go with guards, or I wanted to say let's go with lock prediction for the guards. Looks like he doesn't go with guards, but looks like we do get a ton of damage. The problem now is gonna be, how are we gonna defend? Okay, I think I need to just leave the right side lane. It is gonna get quite a lot of damage, but I think I need to go with a lock here. Let's then go with a knight as well, and we need to try and somehow get the evil Tesla down, because if not, that's gonna be, yeah, game over. Okay, let's go with evil Tesla, let's go with evil skeletons, and we need to get saved by the evolution. Okay, nice. That was actually a good defense. That was really scary, but we were able to defend. We are able to yeah, stay alive. Let's go with the Tesla up high, trying to be unpredictable where he cannot go with the void spell. Looks like the void spell was not able to hit it, so that's really good for us. And let's then go with a miner towards the right side. Okay, guys, we still have a chance. I think at this point, maybe I shouldn't even be going with miners. I think I should just be defending, and then in the end try to get like a rocket down or something. Let's go with a knight here on the left side lane. Let's see what he's gonna do. I think he might go with a void spell, so let's go with miner defensively. Let's go with lock. Let's then... Should we go rocket? Yeah, I'm just gonna go rocket. Like, damage-wise, he's not gonna win. The only thing he could potentially do is connect to the tower with, for example, Pekka or Ram Rider. But if we just take care of those with the rocket defensively, we are able to take care of the push and we are able to secure the victory. So very nice match, even though I made a big mistake in single elixir where I didn't lock the left side. Yeah, Pekka, he raged it up. The rage Pekka killed our knight in 2 shots, and then of course the Pekka was able to connect to the tower. But besides that mistake, I think we did a really good job on defense. Very solid W. See you guys soon with game number 2. Okay, let's go guys. Hopping into game number 2, looks like we're up against this guy called Medium. Let's give him the good luck. And as I said before, I'm not the best miner player, but I think we did yeah, do a pretty good job there, especially in double. I don't know if it... Yeah, we did reach triple elixir, right? But in double and triple elixir, we definitely did, yeah, a way better job. Okay, let's go with Little Prince here. We do not have lock. We didn't have lock and cycle yet. I'm not sure if I need to lock. I think the Little Prince is gonna start shooting faster. And ooh, okay, my friend, you just went with Sparky into... He of course didn't know. Into my rocket, so I'm definitely gonna take that. That will be an amazing value. It's a 6 for 6. And of course we get a really good amount of damage as well. Okay, I'm actually gonna let the Little Prince be. Let it lock on. And then afterwards I'm gonna go with a last second ability. Okay, he just went with his... giant mini Pekka at the bridge. Does he have Zap? That's the real question. Okay, looks like he does have Zap. I think our best bet here is to go knight in the middle to where the right side tower also hits it. So yeah, I think this is probably the best play we can do. We are gonna take a lot of damage with the giant, but honestly, look at his right side tower as well. We took so much damage. We dealt so much damage on his right side tower, and we are, as I just said, we are gonna take also quite a bit of damage. But overall trade and overall situation in this match, I would say, is amazing for us actually. So definitely interesting deck by him. He's playing this so, yeah, no skill like Sparky in my opinion. Definitely one of the most no skill decks in the game right now. Or has been for a really long time. And this guy's also showing it why. He just went giant mini Pekka at the bridge for no reason. And he's still got a ton of damage because of that. Okay, let's go with Tesla once again. If he goes... Yeah, I'm just gonna go rocket here, man. Like, honestly, he does the same exact play. At this point, I know that he has Zap, so it doesn't really make sense to go with Skeletons to distract the mini Pekka because he's just gonna zap them away. And rocket defensively, it's pretty OP, guys. Like, we already saw it in game number 1 where it got a ton of value against big Pekka pushes, killing the wizard, damaging the Pekka, killing almost the Ram Rider. And then in this match right now against the giant... yeah, minion Pekka push, we also got a lot of value thanks to the rocket. So let's see what he's gonna do. Of course, rocket out of cycle means that he can go with Sparky, so that's a good play by him. But we have a really quick cycle, guys. Remember that we have a super fast cycle. So if he goes with a giant or something in front, we could potentially just go with the what's it called, with the rocket. But looks like instead he just leaves it like that. Let's go with skeletons. Let's here go. Wait, oh my god, please tell me that it gets... Okay, that was really scary, guys. That was actually really scary. For 1 second, I thought that the what's it called? That the electro pulse from the Tesla was not gonna affect the left side Sparky, and the Sparky, especially level 15, does so much damage. I think the Sparky, we have 2200 HP left on the left side tower. I think it takes it like completely. So we need to be very careful. It's in the meantime Cycle Knight. I think, yeah, I was about to say, I think he should be pressuring sometime soon. Let's go with the Tesla here as well. Let's go with a Little Prince. Yeah, let's just do it. Honestly, at this point, we just need to secure this one defense, and then after that, we can just rocket his left side tower, or his right side tower, excuse me. As long as we don't lose our left side tower, we should have the victory secured, which in this case we do. So very nice defense, and the rocket in this situation is gonna finish up the right side tower. Very good matchup. Always scary to deal with those giant mini Pekka pushes, but the Sparky itself, most of the times, is pretty easy to deal with. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into game number 3. Looks like we're up against this guy called Perry. I actually recognize his name. I think it's a semi-pro player. Also pretty, yeah, good player in general. He does have some decent finishes on general, like ladder and stuff in global tournaments. So let's see what he's gonna be running. Looks like he starts off by cycling Evo Zap, and he has an Ice Wizard as well. So that's interesting. Could be a potential... I'm thinking about Pekka, actually. Yeah, I think this might be Pekka Balloon here, which is gonna be an interesting matchup because, of course, we saw in game number 1 that Pekka in some situations... I'm actually gonna go rocket here. I'm not sure if it's too aggressive. It might be a little bit aggressive, but we do have a very solid defense, and in general, even if they pressure, we should in most of the situations be able to get a decent amount of value from our troops. Like, for example, now we defend the Ram Rider, and this Mega Minion, we could just go with like an E-Spirit last second, making sure that it doesn't get a connection on our left side tower. So pretty good amount of damage already with the rocket, man. It's actually crazy how strong in some situations the rocket is. We saw it in game number 1 against like the big Pekka pushes, getting a lot of value. Last match, of course, against Sparky, it's like probably one of the best, if not the best, direct counter to the Sparky. And then here as well, the rocket just to take care of the cannon card. 6 for 5, while also getting a ton of chip damage. Okay, so definitely an interesting deck by him. I'm not sure what he's missing. I feel like he might have a tornado in there because he did show that he has an ice wizard, he has cannon card. So I would definitely not be surprised if he does indeed have the tornado in there. And let's in the meantime go once again with a rocket on defense. So as you guys can see, rocket, honestly, one of the most underrated cards in Clash Royale right now. Most of the time, you're just able to get so much value with it, either defensively or offensively. And so far, yeah, pretty good start to this match. So does he have the evil Pekka? I didn't really pay attention, but I think he should have it, right? Like, I don't think he's gonna use the normal Pekka when the evil Pekka is so strong right now. Let's in the meantime go with a miner. Let's go with a lock here, taking care of the ice wizard. Miner is not gonna get a connection, but still pretty good yeah, overall situation. And he does go with his evil Pekka. Okay, I'm actually gonna cycle skeletons. I'm gonna set up the Tesla to then afterwards try to cycle back to the evolved Tesla, and I'm gonna go with Little Prince here, and let's see what he's gonna do. I think he's gonna go with like a big Ram Rider push. We do have the rocket available, so let's go with a knight here as well. Should we go rocket already? Not sure if it's too aggressive, but I think I am gonna go with a rocket just to get DPS down the Pekka quite a bit, and then also get rid of the Mega Minion right away. Nice, the Tesla is able to take care pretty much of the entire cannon card. Let's go with a lock here in the meantime. Let's go with E-Spirit, and we did cycle to the evil Tesla. So let's go with the evil Tesla here on defense. Should be able to deal really well with the Ram Rider push. Let's in the meantime cycle skeletons, and let's go with a miner towards the left side to continue pressuring and to continue yeah, just to be annoying. Let's see what he's gonna drop to defend this. Looks like he does go with a NATO to activate, but at this point we can give the King Tower activation, especially knowing that he has a NATO. I think that's a mistake quite a lot of minor players do. They always just go in the safe spot and they never get chip damage. Like, it's better to not go in the safe spot in those situations and then at least get a little bit of chip damage, if you know what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's go with a miner here. We do have to be careful with this counter push. He does, of course, have the cannon card still alive. He does have the Mega Minion, the Pekka on the right side as well. Let's see what he's gonna do. Let's go with skeletons here, and let's go with a rocket on defense as well. Okay, nice. Let's go with a knight on the left side. We do have to be careful because the Ram Rider, even though it's 1 HP, is being tanked for by his Pekka. But overall, looking very solid so far, and I think we're doing a good job at defending. We do need to be careful because if you guys looked at the elixir, when he dropped the Pekka, we were kind of low in elixir, so we're definitely down quite a bit. But I think we should be fine. Let's in the meantime go with skeletons. Let's cycle a Little Prince in the same lane as the evil Pekka. And I think once again, I'm just going to prepare the rocket on defense. So let's go with E-Spirit here. I think that he's going to go with a tornado. So let's have the rocket ready. Let's wait a little bit and let's then go with a rocket now. And let's go with a Tesla here to stop his Ram Rider. Nice, okay. Overall situation is definitely, pretty decent for us. He does go with his E-Wizard, or Ice Wizard, excuse me. He does go with his Pekka at the bridge. Let's go with skeletons, and let's go with a knight here. As soon as the Ice Wizard is locked onto the tower to take care of that, let's go with a knight. Let's go with a Little Prince up high as well. And let's continue pressuring by going miner towards the left side tower. Okay, overall situation definitely pretty good for us. Let's go with evil skeletons. Let's go with a knight. Let's go with Tesla. He does go with a Zep, but we have the knight there to get to tank and to block the defense as well. And let's go with a lock here on defense. Nice, it's gonna be a pretty good lock. Let's go with skeletons just in case. Let's set up a Little Prince. Let's set up a Tesla. What is even happening right now? So many things going on in this match, but I think we should have this defense. Let's go with a lock. Let's go with a rocket. We do need to be careful with the Ram Rider, but I think this knight here, oh my god, that was actually close. But I think we got it, guys. Evil Tesla, just in case we need it. Let's go with skeletons here as well. Let's go with a Little Prince. And at this point, all we need to do is just defend the push. Let's go with an E-Spirit. Let's go with a Tesla in the face of the Ram Rider. And that should be enough to defend. And in the worst case scenario, we can even go with Rocket. As you guys can see, the opponent says, wow, he can't believe how solid this defense is. He can't break through, even though he went with so many evil Pekkas. He tried everything he could have tried, but this deck is just way too strong. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into game number 4. Looks like up against a guy a little bit lower than us. Let's give it a good luck and let's see what he's gonna be running. I think so far we've been playing, pretty passive, but of course starting off with a miner has been a decent play. And another Pekka, man, it's just, instead of Clash Royale, it's just Pekka Royale at this point. Like, we're just facing so many Pekkas. Game number 1 has been Pekka, game number 2 wasn't Pekka, and then game number 3 last match was also Pekka. There's just so many players playing Pekka right now. Let's go with a knight here up high. We do have to be careful because this Pekka is not getting distracted by the knight. Let's go with skeletons here on defense. I think the Pekka, should not be able to connect. And it should be a pretty solid defense. So, I don't know. Like, so far against Pekka, it's kind of strange. I mean, game number 1 was definitely way scarier than the last match. I think last match, overall, we controlled it really well. At some point in Triple Elixir, I was kind of, how do you say, like, rushing the defenses because he was doing a really good job at pressuring. But I think overall against Pekka, we've been doing pretty good so far. So let's see if we can secure another victory against Pekka. And let's see what version he's running, but I think it's just a typical one, right? He already showed the guards, the ghost, the rage spell. I'm assuming that the last card he's missing as the evolution is gonna be the wizard, like the wizard evolution, which is also very strong and popular at the moment. Okay, let's go with Little Prince here towards the left side. Let's wait a little bit to see what he's gonna do. Looks like he does go with a void spell instantly to take care of that, so it was a really good void spell by him. And we do need to be careful because of course he might be able to get something going right now. Oh, he actually has a Mother Witch. Okay, let's go with a lock here on defense. Let's then go with a Miner towards the Mother Witch. And I'm going to go with a last second Tesla here. Making sure that the Ghost is not going to get locked into the tower. And the Pekka hopefully should also be able to die to that. Okay, let's go with Skeletons here. He does get the E-Spirit down. Man, should I go with Lock or should I go... Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go Lock here. And I don't know, man. Like, Pekka is just such an annoying deck to play against. Like, I don't know. What did we even do wrong there? Like, what was my mistake there? I don't even remember my mistake, to be honest. Maybe, did I even make a mistake? Like maybe defensive wise, the Miner on defense was a bad play. I honestly don't even know, but let's see if we can potentially make a comeback right here. But it's definitely not gonna be easy. Okay, let's see though. Let's cycle Little Prince, let's cycle Tesla once again defensively. If he gives me a good rocket value, I'm definitely gonna take it. Or should I just rocket the... Yeah, I don't think I should rocket the Pekka, right? I don't think that's a great play because of course it does deal a little bit of damage against it, but it's not like it's gonna completely kill it or something. Okay, let's go with the E-Spirit here. Let's go with a Little Prince towards the left side lane. Looks like he does go with another veteran, but this time towards the right side lane. Let's go with a Knight here as well. And let's go with a Lock on defense. Okay, let's go with a Lock. Let's go with the E-Spirit. We do have to be careful with this right side lane push, but I think we should be fine. In the meantime, the Little Prince is getting quite a lot of value. And he does go with a Mother Witch against the Evil Skeletons, but honestly, that's not even the best play because the Mother Witch, like the Royal Hawks, just end up dying pretty quickly. So let's go with a Lock. Let's go with E-Spirit here as well. He does end up going with the Rage spell just to make sure that those Evil Skeletons were not going to get any more value. And I feel like at this point, we need to make like a surprise play or try something because, yeah, the minor chip damage is not really doing its job. Maybe we could get something going now, but I feel like he's just gonna go Evil Pekka. It's gonna be rough to break through. So let's go with Miner here. Let's go with E-Spirit. Let's go with Skeletons. But indeed, he does go with the Evil Pekka. Let's set up the Evil Tesla and let's see what he's gonna do. But probably gonna go with a Void Spell sometime soon. Okay, he does go with a Void Spell. Let's go with E-Spirit. Let's go with Little Prince just to make sure that it's not gonna get any more value. Let's go with Skeletons here on defense. Let's go with a Lock here because he does get a really nice E-Spirit down. And man, this is so difficult. This guy's actually playing this really well. Pekka overall is definitely, yeah, as I said before, a winnable matchup, but overall it's also a really difficult one. Okay, let's go with ability. I think he's gonna go guard, so let's go with a lock prediction for the guards. Nice. Maybe the Little Prince can get a lock. Okay, Little Prince is locked into the tower, guys. Wait a second. Wait a second, because that's a good amount of damage, and we're actually getting, yeah, close to making the comeback here. Let's go with Skeletons here on defense. Let's wait a little bit to see what he's gonna do next. I think I'm gonna cycle a Knight into the same lane as the Pekka. Let's go with the E-Spirit here as well. Let's go with a Little Prince. And we need to somehow defend this double lane push right now. Okay, let's go with Lock on defense. Let's go with a Knight. Let's cycle E-Spirit. Let's cycle the Evil Tesla. And let's see if we can somehow defend this. But this is not being easy at all. Okay, wait a second. We're somehow defending this. Okay, let's go with Skeletons here in the middle. What is even happening right now? Let's go with the ability as well last second. And I think we might... I don't want to jinx it, like I don't want to say I won this match already, but I think we might secure the victory here in the last 20 seconds, guys. Let's go with a Miner towards the tower. He does have the Mother Witch trying to kill those Skeletons, but they're not really able to kill it because the Evil Skeletons are just so strong, as you guys can see. Let's go with the E-Spirit on defense as well. Let's go with a Miner. What is even happening right now, guys? What a crazy match. And the Evil Skeletons somehow got to the tower a little bit. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I don't even know what is going on right now. We have another set of Evil Skeletons. We have another Evil Tesla here to be able to defend everything. And this might be one of the craziest matches I've ever played in Clash Royale. What even happened? Like, he was playing so well. He was doing an amazing job at pressuring and being annoying. Pekka is such an annoying deck to play against. One of the strongest decks in the current meta for sure. And then we were still able to somehow get the victory there. What an amazing match. What an amazing video. This deck is super solid, super fun, so make sure to try it out. If you guys are looking for a new deck, or if you guys are a fan of cycle decks, minor decks, this is definitely, yeah, an insanely strong deck, as I said before. Currently, IAN77 and Mohamed Light #1 and #2 in the world with this deck. So that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, please make sure to smack the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care.